Welcome back. Well, if your personal information was compromised in the Equifax data breach, you can now file a claim for compensation. So how do you do that, and what else do you need to know? Joining us now with that is Stephen Levins, Executive Director of the State Office of Consumer Protection. Good morning. Welcome back.
Thanks a lot. I'm very happy to be here.
I'm glad you can be here because this was a historic type of breach. There is actually a large settlement. What do people need to know first about the breach?
Well, it was a terrible breach. It was reprehensible what Equifax did or didn't do. All they had to do was to put an easily obtainable patch on their computer network, which they failed to do. And because they failed to do it, criminals infiltrated the site and stole millions and millions and millions of data points from consumers across the country and here in Hawaii.
Now, it was the largest data breach in history. A lot of people affected. How does a person know if their information was compromised?
Well, the best thing people can do is go to ftc.gov, the Federal Trade Commission's website. Equifax has their own website, but believe it or not surprisingly, bad guys are already on this, and they're putting up fake sites to make it seem like they are Equifax, and then they're trying to steal the data again. So the safest thing to do is go to ftc.gov, and there will be links on that website, and you'll be able to access Equifax's site that's been set up. It's not controlled by Equifax. It's controlled pursuant to this settlement by a third-party administrator. And it's actually quite straightforward. It'll tell you exactly whether you put in the information, whether you're eligible, and what you need to do.
Okay, and then moving forward, what do people need to know?
Well, what people need to know is to be very careful as to who they share their information with. And if they are compromised, if their information is stolen, there are things you can do, such as get a credit freeze, which is a really good thing to do because it helps prevent not the initial breach, but the bleeding. It'll prevent the criminals from continuing to take your good name and use it for bad uses, like open up credit cards in your name and eliminate nightmares like that.
Because unfortunately, we can't 100% prevent breaches or criminals or hackers from doing these kinds of things, but we can protect ourselves.
That's correct. You know, breaches are happening every single day. It's just crazy. And I mean, there was another one announced just yesterday involving 100 million consumers, involving Capital One. So these are happening every single day. An individual consumer can't prevent the breach from happening, but you can prevent what information you're sharing with others, and you need to safeguard that information.
And again, if you'd like to know if you're affected or if you're included in that compensation of $700 million settlement we're talking about, go to the FTC website. Don't just go to Google and Google Equifax compensation, because hackers are out there again setting up these fake websites to try and steal your money that way. So again, listen to what Mr. Levin says and go to the official website or go to our website for a link. We thank you so much for stopping by once again.
Thank you very much.